I got my start in business at, I feel like, a fairly young age. In high school, I always worked, whether it's tree care, special events, driving a truck, I drove a crane. I was always working more than all my friends. I went to the University of Kentucky, and from there I got a degree and started my first, official career as a freight broker for a company in Cincinnati, Ohio, managing and routing shipments. I met Scott Biddle, who had a company in Canada called Scotlynn Commodities. They were a trucking and fresh produce company. He was one of my clients. We did a lot of great work together, and 3 years later, we landed down here in Fort Myers and started our own business, me and him, and the rest is history. My greatest accomplishment would have to be, outside of marrying an incredible woman and having a family, starting this business, Scotlynn, here in Florida. Without a doubt, we started off with just a couple people, and we worked like crazy for many, many years, and to see what it has become. We serve over 1,600 different clients all over the United States. We have 450-ish people that call this place home, and kind of seeing the opportunity that this business has provided for them, not just financially, but just personally. How fulfilling I think it's been has been my greatest accomplishment, but it's really our greatest accomplishment.
On a business level, under Ryan's leadership, he has grown Scotlynn into one of the leading logistics providers in the United States of America. He grew the revenues from a startup situation to around $780 million. 4 locations, and his target goal is to reach $1 billion in 2026.
Building this business into what it is while maintaining who he is and his priorities, and being a great family man and a great husband and a great friend is a delicate balancing act that not everyone can do.
One piece of advice I'd give future entrepreneurs is surround yourself with great people. And that's both personally and professionally. I can't imagine, starting a business like we have with Scotlynn or anything else we've done without incredible people with us that buy into the vision, will match kind of your effort and dedication. You want to be around people that are ambitious, like-minded folks who again keep you, morally grounded. And without great people, we wouldn't be here today. So what inspires me and really drives me to, come into the office and to spend the countless hours and traveling and all the stuff that goes with, a lot of my daily life is my 2 families, being my personal family, my wife Amy, my 3 boys, and then my Scotlynn family. So, originally you start a business a lot of times for the money because you need to make money, but it quickly transformed into something greater than that.
Simply put, I think Ryan is just a very, very good person. He really exudes an outward demeanor that is cool, calm, content, but internally he moves at warp speed, making dozens and dozens of decisions a day that have to be on the spot. I think that energy helps him to juggle all of his roles very effectively.
One of my favorite things about him is his composure, his demeanor under stress. Running a big business like this and building a big business like this is very difficult. He does it with a lot of grace and class and kindness and empathy.
The importance of junior achievement is really interesting to me because I think back to my childhood when I was in middle school and high school, even elementary school, and there's only 2 times where I really remember somebody from the outside coming in, and it was a fish and game officer. And then there's a time where somebody came in for junior achievement and was talking about finances. And man, it just really opened my eyes to what else was going on out there. To me, $1 was just $1 and you bought stuff with it. And they really expanded my thinking about money or about how to plan for the future. And to me, junior achievement fills a void that all types of kids have but don't always know they have. And I think it just really opens the eyes and can create aspirations for people to go and do big things.
Ryan, I just wanted to say congratulations. I can't think of anybody that deserves the success that you've had more, both personally and professionally, and I wish you all the continued success and love you like a brother. Congratulations.
Ryan, congratulations. We are all so proud of you, and as always, I wish you good health, happiness, and love. Amore, always amore.